an understanding of the timeline of this work since this committee was called. And we really want to support you all to keep moving, fire under the butts. So December 2015, the Justice for All series exposed the problem of excessive bail and pretrial detention in Cuyahoga County. So that was 4 years ago. November 2015, Armin Budish promised to enact reforms to the bail system, and the county jail was operating at over 100% capacity at that time. July 2016, the Cleveland Municipal Court promised to reform bail system by the end of the year. June 2017, the Cleveland City Council votes to approve the Cleveland-Cuyahoga County Jail Agreement. This deal merged jail operations in an attempt to save money. Under the plan, the county would house defendants from suburban cities. The cities would then pay the county per person. In October 2017, the Pre-Trial Justice Institute was commissioned to study the county's bail system. The study finds that 25% of felony defendants stayed in jail for 17 days. In March 2018, Cuyahoga County Bail Task Force report was released. In November 2018, recommendations include the establishment of a centralized, consistent, and comprehensive system of pre-trial services. U.S. Marshals released a report that details inhumane conditions at the county jail. The investigation came after the deaths of 7 people between June and October 7th. In October 2018, the Criminal Justice Council creates task force to oversee bail reform recommendations. No timeline or implementation plan is announced at that time. In 2018, in December, our coalition was formed. In 2019, in January, judges in Cuyahoga County hold a meeting to discuss bail reform, and this convening took place without any notice to the public, despite time for public comment in the leaked agenda. In November 2019, this is February 2019, Cuyahoga County Grand Jury on Friday. I can't read this right now. Give me 1 second. Cuyahoga County Grand Jury indicted a member of County Executive Armin Budish's cabinet and 2 former county administrators on corruption-related charges. In April 2019, the Criminal Justice Council meeting replaces the old and dysfunctional Justice System Reform Committee established by Armin Budish in 2015. And in April as well, Cuyahoga County Jail population still hovers over the limit. So this is our understanding of the timeline. I have extra copies, and if there's any edits, we'd like to hear that. But basically, this is moving really, really way too slow. It's been 4 years.
Thank you.
Thank you. Avery Martins.
Andrea, the young lady who spoke about mental health, she just walked out the door. I wonder if you could get contact information. Thank you, Deputy.
I just really want to appreciate and uplift the timeline that was read out and the recognition that this is a problem that has not just begun. It's been going on for years and has been highlighted by many federal officials. So I just want to kind of highlight some of the major themes that my name is Avery Martins. I'm also with the Jail Coalition to Stop the Inhumanity at the Cuyahoga County Jail. I just want to highlight that inhumane conditions, injustice, and civil rights violations are occurring within the county jail system and have large, lasting effects on our residents, especially marginalized residents. These inhumane conditions and injustice at the Cuyahoga County Jail are resulting in lasting physical, mental, emotional, and financial damage to detainees and their families, of which the full effects are not known. So we're not only impacting the people that are in the jail and the people that are dying in those jails, we're impacting their families. Sorry, I'm not speaking to the crowd, I'm speaking to everyone.
And we're commenting about your comments.
Okay, well y'all are laughing and talking, so I just want to make sure you're hearing what I'm saying.
Well, I'll note for the record, nobody was laughing.
I'm watching Google.
Yeah.
Okay, so inhumane conditions are resulting in lasting effects, not only from the people in there that are on the receiving end of torture, but the communities of which they're part of. The additional problems with policing, so we're under a consent decree, our second one in Cleveland. So I just want to relate the issues of overt police brutality that's been confirmed by the federal government that happens in our city is directly related to the overcrowding and the over-policing of Black people and communities of color specifically in Cleveland. The county administration is inappropriately using jails to make money to offset budget gaps. Information around that in the timeline around the consolidation and the money coming in from the jurisdictions was just highlighted. So the drastic cost cutting and overcrowding that led to the inhumane conditions resulting in the 8 deaths, as well as the understaffing, turnover, and poor working conditions for officers and medical staff. Like these are very real things that are happening to real people, and I just want to uplift that. The corruption within county administration has caused civil rights violations at the county jail to be neglected, ignored, and covered up. We already have folks that have been indicted, there's already been whistleblowers who have been fired, and that the long ignored warnings that this isn't something that just happened over the last couple months or even over the last year. This is something that's been happening for many years. And I really want to just push back against this idea that I think one of the issues that we're running into is who's deserving of humanity and who is not. And I really want to encourage everyone to find in their hearts that people in those jails are human beings, and we owe their basic human decency and their human rights to them, to their families, and to the communities they're a part of.
All right, thank you. Mr. Thomas?
Liz Gontner?